What's going on, everybody? Today we're going to be doing a little review of a ranked game that I just had. The reason I'm doing this review is to show you the thought process that I had and why. Not only is this going to help me to identify where I'm doing good and where I'm doing bad, but also to show you guys what you can be looking for if you are not thinking about the things that I'm thinking about. Open to any critique. If you have anything you want to add, please do comment it down below what I did right and wrong. So jumping into this game, I want to start off with my runes. This is the typical Kaisa runes. I don't really ever see anything else ran. Hail Blades, Taste of Blood, Eyeball Collection, Ravenous Hunter, Magical Footwear, Biscuit Delivery, and then Attack Speed, AD, and then this time I ran MR because we were against the Karma, we had the Ari, and then we had the Malphite. I'm going to go the Longsword 3 potions. The reason I'm doing the Longsword 3 pots is because I love the 3 potions as opposed to the refillable. It's better for a poke lane. Ashe and Karma can both poke me. Now this game I'm looking to go AD Kaisa. I think we have plenty of AP because we have the Vladimir and the Nami. I'm going to be looking to go typically Gale Force into whatever else, but this game I do go Kraken Slayer, which I believe was a mistake. Gale Force adds the dodge for the Malphite. So getting straight in here, I am looking to just hide in this bush so that I can see if they're coming from either way. It's a little risky, but since I didn't see anybody walk in mid, I felt like I was safe. At this time, I'm also looking at my Xin Zhao. I want to see what Xin Zhao is going to be doing. I see that he wards his red, so I assume he's going to start blue buff, usually go to blue, Gromp, to red, to gank. So I'm already thinking about his jungle path, and at the same time, I'm also thinking about what this Graves does for his jungle path. Graves is a jungler that can either 3 camp, or he can do an invade, or he can do a full clear, and so I'm thinking about where Graves can be and at what time. Now, because of my knowledge of the junglers, I know that a 3 camp jungler who might go blue, Gromp, red into gank is going to be ready to gank around the river between 225 and 245, and I know a full clear jungler may be around the river wherever the opposite side is between 315 and 340. So I'm keeping that in mind in regards to the early game wave state because I want my wave state to be in a safe place when Graves is potentially there to gank me. So we leash and then we walk in a lane. I'm being weary because I don't know if they're in these bushes or not. I see them show, so I go ahead and just shove these in. I'm not looking to get a hard shove in. I'm just kind of looking to chill. I want to have a little bit of prio so that we can hit level 2 first, but it's not a huge priority because I don't know where Graves is, and he's potentially able to level 2 gank. At this point, I know that I can hit level 2 first. I should have started pacing forward more. I paced forward a little bit, but not quite enough. Dodge that. I should be paced further up, but still, I get to level 2. Unfortunately, I don't level up my W in time, so I can't hit my W here. It would have been likely a kill. They blow all their summoners. I wasn't exactly watching my summoners. Luckily, the Nami was able to ping them so that I know what they have and what they don't. But that's something that I want to be paying more attention to in the future. I want to get this under the tower if possible. At this time, I'm looking where my minions are so that I know where their minions are. So I shove it in, I W that minion so that it crashes just before the minions get there because I want to have it under tower before so it doesn't crash right in front of their tower. That's going to enable me to be in a better position in the lane. At this point, I see Graves top and I see Xin Zhao top, so I know it's just a 2v2 down bot lane. I'm not really looking for anything at this point. I'm just kind of chilling. I know that Ashe only has a Doran's and that she does not have any more potions left, so I'm really content with just letting the wave push into me so that I can inevitably trade and then zone them off of CS because I have 2 potions and a biscuit left. Also, I have a healer and she does not, so I'm willing to take any trades at this point. So at this point, I realize that the wave is pushed in a little too fast, so I'm not able to hold it exactly where I want to, but luckily they don't pressure it all the way under tower, so I'm able to catch it right here, and I'm able to let it crash into my minions. One good trick is what they did. They went to ward for the first crash, and then you usually try to poke for the second crash. That way you're not at the enemy tower, and you're potentially vulnerable to a gank. It's a good rule of thumb. At this point, I wanted to push into me just slightly. I don't want it to go under my tower, but I wanted to have it in a position to where I can run them down. I have a lot of space throughout the lane to kill them. Nami hits an excellent bubble here. I try to hit my W, I just miss it, and at this point, Nami is taking a lot of damage, so I go ahead and heal her. This is where I need to back up. At this point, I am being auto-attacked by 2 of them. Nami is not in range of their carry, so I need to be going back because I'm already going to be losing this exchange from here on out, and I don't have any potential to completely kill Ashe, so I'm not looking to do that. I have all of my abilities down, so I should back up. I walk around for a little bit, take a little bit of extra damage, no big deal. So at this point, I see the waves pushing into me. I want to trim it just a little bit because she's very low. I know we can look for a kill. Now, at this point, I am afraid of Graves. I don't know where he's at, and I know that my Xin Zhao is top lane, so I want to play safe. Luckily, he is spotted on a ward. Karma goes in, and she's trying to get this kill, but with everybody spaced out, I'm able to punish very hard and force her flash. Now, I'm just going to walk out because I know that I'm safe. What they could have done there is be a little more grouped so that they can actually secure the kill on Nami, or Karma needs to wait just a little bit longer so that Graves can walk in. So that was their fault. At this point, I'm just kind of hanging out. I'm not too worried. I'm just going to catch this wave, farm it out. Now I know that Ashe is going to look for a back here, so I actually know it's going to crash into my minions, so I stop to waste her time, and then I go again to waste her time. And I miss a couple of minions in the process, which really isn't worth, but just to waste her time, it's all good. I ping for my Nami to stay, because I kind of realized that I should have already backed if I was going to do it, and now I need to get this wave under tower. So we go ahead and shove this in. Karma doesn't crash it for some reason, and then I just go ahead and back. On my first back, I pick up the Noon Quiver and a Cloak of Agility because I have the right amount of gold for that. I was not looking at my gold count, so staying for that wave maybe wasn't worth it unless I had an idea of why I was going to do that. Did I need 200 more gold for my Noon Quiver? Did I not? As I'm walking to lane, I notice that they start skirmishing, so I immediately turn around and I come to aid my jungler, who seems to be okay, but not quite sure. He ends up going down, but luckily the Vlad gets the blast over the wall. I'm here, I take the blast cone, he picks up the kill on the Ahri, I pick the kill up on her, and then I just go ahead and walk the lane because there's nothing left to be had. At this point, I know I'm in a great place to freeze because Ashe is alone, I can zone her off of CS, and the wave is going to be slow pushing, so I have some time. Now I am looking for an engage because I know that she's alone and we can kill her. Nami hits an excellent bubble here. I immediately throw out the W while she CC'd to guarantee the hit. She has the flash. And I'm looking for the flash auto here, but I get minion blocked a little bit, and I wouldn't quite be able to get in range if I flashed, so I just go ahead and walk it out. At this point, I'm just looking to crash the wave, so we do just that. We go and crash the wave under tower. Looking to just farm one more wave, because I have just enough gold to get a pickaxe with a couple more minions. Now at this point, I'm just looking to farm because I have almost enough gold for the pickaxe, so I want to get this plate, but I kind of just fumble around a bit, and then I actually end up taking a tower shot and almost dying, but almost killing Karma in the process. So we just go ahead and walk it out. Because I have a healer, I wanted to back here, but Nami just healed me up, and so I decided to stay to catch this wave. Not a necessity, definitely could have backed and just forfeited the plate. It is a little bit risky. And a little bit of shenanigans occur as a result of this play, but I wasn't entirely bad. The correct play to do was definitely just to go ahead and back here and grab my pickaxe, though. This is not worth it. So at this point, I'm not really paying too much attention, and I would fail to realize that Ashe was level 6, so Ashe is able to catch a pretty smooth ult on me under the tower. She ults, I hold my heal, I heal at the last second, she gets bubbled, they heal. And at this point, I'm a little scared, but I'm pretty sure they're going to fail to dive because of the way that they're playing. They pick off the Nami. I'm walking up to grab a ward here because I know Ashe is low, but unfortunately I take a lot of damage for it in the process. Karma taking another tower shot. I know Ashe is there. If I hit this W, she dies, but I didn't quite angle it well enough, and now I know I am probably just dead. So, Karma with the flash, she takes another tower shot, so I do pick up the kill. My bad, I should have just backed there to prevent the whole thing. So I do go ahead and back, and I am able to pick up my Kraken Slayer, which is great. I'm a lot stronger than Ashe, so I can look for some fights here. But this is about the end of the early game, so this is where I'm going to close out this video. The reason why I'm breaking this up is because the first 10 minutes of the game are completely different from the rest of the game. So I wanted to isolate this so that I could identify all the fine details and the micro play. And I'm going to leave the next video for the macro play because I'm going to be able to sum everything up and not be so focused on the little micro interactions. So I will put the link to the description of that video, and I want you guys to check that out too. So I'm going to have a separate video for the rest of this game, and I will be breaking down my thought processes and my decision making in everything that I'm doing. It's going to be more geared towards the late game fundamentals of what an ADC should be doing in my opinion, and what I'm doing and why. So please go check that out. A lot of good information going to be in there, and I appreciate you guys watching.